Hi there guys, welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. So, I have to decide who I'm going to go with. And after some thinking, I am going to go with the Huana. I will explain in a second why.
Ukaizo. We are actually going to Ukaizo. The tribes will look to me to bridge our past and our future. A heavy responsibility, I say. The praise they showered on Ngati's chosen. Until now, it all seemed an empty gesture. Never a promise that I could fulfill. There was the toast of Neketaka. But all of that is behind me. I must turn away from delights and think of the tribes. Ukaizo will show us the way. The tribes will find themselves again. I would discover what our ancestors forgot. The Covenant is more important than ever. I will give it thought. There is time enough for that, at least. Ukaizo should be the discovery of our lifetime.
The world around you darkens, and once again you feel the insistent tug of your attention, the pull centering from Takeho's soul.
It pains me to see my boy so conflicted. Questions tear at his heart, and the ache reaches me even here. If you continue to encourage him, his life will grow more complicated. He will be the savior his people want. Someone to drag their past into the present. Empires have fallen since I favored the Huana with power and wisdom. How they wield it is their choice. Just see that my boy comes to no harm.
Tell me what to do.
There is much to consider, and little time to decide our course. I fear that we will see the path before us before we are ready to walk it. You have questions? Ekera, I have answered.
Okay, so the reason I'm going to go with the Huana is Queen Onikaza's feeling towards Kith is justified. If you remember the history of how everything happened with Ukaizo, it's because they allowed outsiders to come in and build a machine, and that became the wheel, and that actually destroyed Ukaizo. So because of generosity, they lost everything. And she's just trying to protect that. That's why she's so hard in trying to actually get everything straight. So I don't think she's wrong. So I am going to support Queen Onikaza.
May I assist? You ask so little.
I say it is not every day that a ship pulls into port from Margaret's teeth. You are not too singed, I hope. Our enemies scramble for Ukaizo, dropping all pretense of strategy in their panic and haste. Ekera, both topics I know well. My sister would say that Ukaizo is the birth canal of the tribes, and we are destined to return and discover ourselves again. Ask Onikaza if you would know more. She is the family historian. I am the family arsenal. It is the same in the city as anywhere in the Deadfire. Mataru judge our souls at birth and organize us for the survival of the tribe. I am not the first to say it, but Neketaka has more walls than beaches, more roads than clearings, and more people than fish. Nowhere in the city does a Raparu sit around the same fire as a Mataru. Neketaka tests our traditions, I say. What man or woman of the Isles does not? Our ancestors built this place. We are the hermit crab who occupies a fallen shell. It is for my sister and her priest to judge the fit. Akira, as the largest and most prosperous of the Deadfire tribes, the Kahanga have some authority to speak for the others. I say Onikaza and I are large stones in a tide pool, standing tall as the water rises to our necks.
Don't think much of a trading company.
My sister has mastered the diplomat's tongue, and I am foolish to give her frustrations a loud voice. But Ikera, I pray every day that Ngati tests the outsiders against her tallest waves and longest serpents. We agree on much, I say. The prosperity of the Huana, our burden to appease the gods. In the trading companies, Onikaza sees Worika testing us, weighing who deserves the isles. I see Ngate sending krakens of gold and iron against our ship, but arming us with a single harpoon.
Okay, so I want to join the headquarters of the Huana are at the Kahanga Palace in the Serpent's Ground. So okay, I know the headquarters are here, but I'm not understanding.
So the crown granted your master an audience. How did it go?
Ikera, it went tempestuously. My master says the outsiders have been given too many concessions. Those days are over.
We're built. Challenges. Not just the Huana. You.
When the dust has settled, we must settle somewhere away from this city.
I would like that.
Why is this place so confusing?
Every corner of the Deadfire babbles of the devastation from Magran's teeth. And Aothis marches on Ukaizo while I juggle armloads of enemies. This is no coincidence. Nagati is testing me, I say. If I am not, then Nagati will close her jaws around me. I will live to taunt her and keep my people safe. If you have spent any time in the Deadfire at all, the myth of lost Ukaizo can be no mystery. Ikera, and with good reason. They say the beaches of Ukaizo spanned impossible horizons, and its towers graced the light of distant stars. At night, I even... but it is nothing. For what do the tribes not fight each other? For what are we united if not to take back lost Ukaizo? Under Wodika's gaze do we keep order. Atop Nagati's seas are we tested. From Ikuhu's bowels do we carry wisdom back to the tribe.
You sure that's wisdom?
Revelation comes from unlikely places, soldier. I say you should have learned this on the battlefield. The gods want this for us, I say. We have come this far to restore order and earn back our empire. So, Watcher, do we unite and sail for Ukaizo? Ikera, to Ukaizo and the prosperity of the Huana. The Huana are strong, but our foes are stronger, richer, more relentless still. I say that the gods have delivered us an advantage we sorely need. It is beyond time that we rid ourselves of the trading companies. The Wahaki stand with us. With their howling warriors on our side, I say no foreign fighter will hold their ground. We have studied the chart of our ancestors, seen the Deadfire as they saw it. Matario Cozy will lead us home again. It used to be that the strength of the trading companies grew by the lengths of Enil's belly. Now they grow fast and unchecked, feeding off all they find. It is my responsibility to defang the serpent before it bites down on my neck, and I need all the help I can get. My guards apprehended a Valian agent prowling in the shadows of the Brass Citadel. By his own admission, he was there to blow up Rawatai's black powder stores. Akira, incredible, is it not? And legally sound as far as the Republics are concerned. You must pick up where the Valian agent left off.
Whatever the Watcher thinks is best, I'll go along with it.
Aruihi wants a more direct confrontation. One day this will be practical. After the powder house is destroyed, our prisoner's testimony will point the way to Director Castol. You must not fail me. You will have to infiltrate the powder stores east of the Brass Citadel docks. I leave it to you to live by the sword or walk by the shadows. Here, the agent's explosive. Akira, good. I can only wonder what powers pull at your attention. For Ngati, I say you must be a tricksome fish. For Wodika, I say order must be restored. The gods will thank you, but not half as much as the Huana.
She's a sly one. I don't know if I like her anymore. Well, I never did. Powder houses in the Brass Citadel,
I still can't let you through. Sorry. Well, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. This is our powder house, where we store gunpowder for our outposts and ships in the region. So you can see why we don't let just anyone.
So how do I get in?
Let me fetch my tools. I've had practice. What's our plan? I have the strangest feeling. This before. What's our plan? You ask so little. May I assist? Naturally.
Stop right there. The powder house is closed. What are you doing here? Fine, but no open flames in...
Slow and steady.
Too difficult, I say.
Oh, hell.
Child's play. A clever gambit. Shall we begin? At your service. What's our plan? Child's play. At once. Shall we give a warm welcome?
Just, yeah.
Die! Strangest feeling I've done this before.
What's this? There's an intruder in our midst.
I sense a predator in the water.
Take that!
Give me 1 second. I'm thinking about it this way. Yes, I'm killing these people now and I haven't done shit. But they're gonna explode anyway.
A clever gambit.
Too difficult, I say.
Somehow it die. The borrow beyond ceasing. I've got some bad news for you.
Worth and wrong. Oh, good. Mo, lost the lad.
Expecting different from Avis. I was too.
I just thought for sure.
I would have liked to hear that. Okay. There. What? The thunder echoes with a nervous muttering. A few heads turn in response to your entrance, but most of the attention is fixed on the tents assembling before the throne, where an anxious-looking Valiant stands flanked by guards.
1,000 swoles he offered me. I should have charged 10 times that.
Payment for igniting Rawatai's stockpile of black powder. Do we have that correct, Andakio?
It is so, Highness.
You arrive in good time, I say. After one confession and before another still to come. Director, you stand between Wodika's justice and Tangaloa's open mouth. Has the time come to amend your statement?
With respect, Your Highness, these charges are absurd. If that man is being paid, it is not from my pocket.
You expect us to believe that? This reeks of gutless Valian subterfuge.
Peace, Hazanui. I invited the Watcher here as a witness, and I dare anyone to find a more credible source. Watcher, please state your name for the Kahanga court. Did you witness the explosion at the Brass Citadel? Akira, then it is as I told our guests before.
Then let's get on with it. I want to know what the Watcher saw.
This is madness. Queen Onakaza, I would never do anything to threaten the peace between our people.
Worry not, Hazanui. Under this roof, facts are the coin of the realm. Tell us what you saw, Watcher.
What? No, that's not... This is some manner of jest. Watcher, tell her.
I knew it! Release this snake to me, Queen. I want to see Rawataian justice done.
I don't like the way that this game is playing
That
out
will
at
be
the
enough,
moment.
Hazanui. This was an attack on my city, and it falls to the Huana to judge the sentence.
No! You cannot do this! The Songrette, the Republics will...
Considering the disgraces on your head, I say not even the Republics will bother to defend you. You are to be stripped of rank and sent to the gullet for your remaining years. May the bowels of Tangaloa scour the taint of guilt from your soul.
I honestly don't like where this is going.
You cannot be serious!
An ugly business, I say, but it is done.
Done? I've still got dead to bury and a district to rebuild. This is just the beginning for me.
You are entitled to some recompense, Hazanui. The director's holdings rightfully belong to you.
That'll certainly get me started.
Then the matter is resolved.
I feel like this is
After so much struggle,
making my character
it was a
evil.
moment's work to cripple a nation. And well-mannered. Akira, we are nicely paired in these dark times. Join me in the garden. I would speak of our future in detail.
This is some bullshit.
The Valian serpent has lost its head. The Rawatayan shark its teeth. We have made it too costly for either of them to tarry in the Deadfire.
I never once doubted you'd do it. Ain't nothing can stop my watcher on the warpath.
The trials ahead will make this seem the scattering of toy soldiers. But in the eyes of history, your work will be the death knell of their incursion. We are united in the search for Ukaizo. You will go with the full support of the crown, after Aethys and the homeland of the Huana.
I am definitely not doing this for you. I don't like you at all.
When my people know their past, their future will soon follow. With every high tide, I ask Nagati if we are ready. She always leaves me to answer for myself. Ukaizo looms on the horizon, bringing the past with the future. Together, we will show the Huana how to cross it. I have always known that Ukaizo was no myth. Just as I knew that Nagati's chosen would lead the way.
He knows the Onikas are wearing an uncertain frown and simply await for the moment to
Take
pass.
the helm of your ship, Captain. My fleet will follow and water shapers will clear the way through Andra's mortar. And the enemy's fleet, if it comes to that. May Amira's feather grant you favorable wind, and may Tangaloa open its jaws to our enemies.
Making waves.
At your service.
We are gonna fight Valians and Adherents and Principi and just gonna fight everything now. And then we're gonna fight a god. I am definitely gonna play the game again on my own time, but I'm not recording. I'm gonna play the dark godlike, death godlike, something like that. Serving Berath and kicking the queen's ass. What if I go to Queen's Birth? I should be going to my boat. Should be going to my boat. I see, yes. Da, da, da. Steward would like to speak to you. How? Look, I'm all for it, but I still haven't figured out how to actually go down into the ship. Ah. I forgot about the steward. It just shows how little she actually means in this game.
A moment of your time, Watcher, if you will.
Yes, steward.
Some of the hands discovered an unusual crate in the ship's hold.
How did the crate get onto the ship unnoticed?
Unfortunately, the ship lacks the defensive fortifications of Cadnua. A crate could have been slipped aboard at any of our ports of call, assuming it wasn't placed among our goods as we took on supplies.
Okay.
It is roughly a yard to a side and labelled beans. The hands who noticed it were tasked by the cook to bring up ingredients for the evening's stew.
Thank you, sir. I'll go have a look. I'll have a look.
The hand left the crate in the hold if you wish to examine it.
You read mine?
The sense of food, salt, spices and drink mixed with the stale odor of old grass, the musty stink of rats and an ever-present fragrance of the sea. Junk rocks gently and you hear faint whispers, likely the quiet brushing of the winds against the sails. Not far in you find the crate in question, its sides split by crowbars, the dry grass used packing material spilled across the floor. Within stands an intricately crafted chest of some dark tropical wood. A polished visage peers up at you, a triumvirate of wild animal faces carved in the swirling Huana style. The front of the chest bears an iron latch affixed to the complex iron mechanism that runs to the top four corners of the chest. You see no bolts or keyholes. Examine the latch. The clever mechanism ensures that the box remains tightly sealed. There is no lock nor trap. You should be able to open it safely. Examine the carvings. There, well, fail. Chest. You turn the latch to the right and a series of metal arms shift with it. The clamps holding to the top of the chest come free and you easily lift the lid. Laying within, cold by dry grass, is an unworn head, the mottled flesh of its neck rugged, cut free from the rest of the body, whatever that might be. Jody peers into the grim cargo. I can't say I was expecting a head, not even a little. Want me to fetch my lantern? As you peer down at the head, you feel a strange prickling sensation along your skin. Soul energy rises from the crate, throbbing in the air in time with the beating of your heart. It begins to take shape before you.
You can see me! It's really you then, the captain of the Defiance. Oh, this is fantastic! How satisfying it is to know one did not give one's life in vain. I come from the island of Kazuwari, and we need your aid. Kazuwari is an island where the most skillful hunters, the most hardened explorers, the deadliest warriors, all gather to earn Tuamawai's favor. But Humaire, the island's caretaker, says the essence that sustains the island has sickened. Curdled, she called it. We need a watcher. No one else can talk to souls, Humaire said, and souls are our problem. You're a watcher, right? The watcher. The one who died and lived again, who speaks to the gods. That's the watcher we need. I knew it! I knew Humaire wouldn't have lied. You will help, won't you? Oh, that's fantastic! Thank you! Speak to Humaire at Kazuwari, Watcher. She'll be able to better explain the situation than I am. Kazuwari's a huge island west of Hasango. It's pretty hard to miss, what with the high cliffs and waterfalls. There's one thing you should know. The faces of the hunt jealously control who enters and leaves the island. But there's a waterfall on the southern side of the island that will allow you to sneak in, so long as you're circumspect. I guess you should also know, the island's residents might not take too kindly to your presence if you're found. They're, prickly bunch. But I'm sure that won't be a problem for you.
No, you know, I just... Thing is, I might know something about that box there. A little more than something. All I'm saying is, maybe you don't want to touch it. Maybe we tie a big rock to it and throw it overboard. Right now. It's a box with a dead man's head in it. Great. That's great. Maybe we should talk about it later. You seem to have your hands full.
Hey, hello? I'm still here. Are you going to help us? We could... Once we've arrived, I can help you find your way into the heart of the island. You know, if you want me to. I wouldn't want to presume. In the meantime, I'll be here. Well, behind you, really, with the rest of the spirits following you around.
That is the
Watcher?
second expansion.
Tell me what's on your mind. Not a one. Thanks to you, I'm sleeping like a babe. No, better even. I never knew nothingness could feel so warm and so nice. No need to fiddle-foot around. I'm listening. Sure thing, Watcher.
Okay. I was wondering how I get into this one. It is... Hey. I get to inform you that due to your recent hostile action towards the Valiant Trading Company, I am obliged to return to my superiors and give them a full account of our time together. I will not be returning. If you have any concerns or complaints about my service, please direct them to the Inquisitor's Den. Aww. Captain, I have gripes with the Navy from time to time, but I know we're here to do good work. Wish I could say the same about you. Someday you might learn that what it means to be part of something important. You'll probably get yourself killed long before that revelation takes hold, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You have a knack for survival and that I admire. You're more than your busted up castle and twisted soul. You have the chance to be something incredible. The sooner you realize this, the sooner you can get to work on making your a better place with the rest of us. Best of luck, Maya. Below is the signature of Parchment Mark. Maya no longer aboard the ship. She left you and myself, Captain. I have it. Okay. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen because both Pelagina and Maya are for
You find yourself in cold, suffocating darkness.
Other companies.
There is a familiar weight in your hand. A lantern. It sputters to life, and the world shifts into focus. A staircase spirals endlessly below you. With nowhere else to go, you start down. A wave of blistering heat hits you. Then a sea salt wind. Divine voices boom and screech. Their words shake the platform beneath you, shake the very air around you. The gods are fighting.
Lay your blame elsewhere, Wodika. I won't suffer your arguments any longer.
Mogren looms large before you, an accusing finger leveled at the melted visage of Wodika. Wodika screws her mouth into a sneer.
You fool! If only we had attacked you when I first proposed it.
Accusations drip bitter as bile from her tongue.
Even the Kith loses patience with you, Wodika.
The pallid knight looks down at you, a frown etched deep in her otherwise statue-still features.
I am... If the Watchers return,
sorry guys,
perhaps we should hear what he has to say.
Helia's birds chatter anxiously among themselves. Wal's many eyes alight on each god in turn.
We make little enough progress on our own. We try, but agreement eludes us.
Andra's storm-dark eyes swivel to meet yours.
Is there nothing we can do?
Mogren glances at the pallid knight from the corner of her eye. After a thoughtful pause, she speaks.
The time has come for us to seize the power we have long left untouched, and absorb our scattered children.
Andra nods, her lure bobbing bright.
Terrible though it would be, perhaps you are right.
I did, and I was scolded like a child for my terrible audacity.
A curl of steam rises from her nose. The pallid knight looks on, impassive.
Should we be killed, we may possess the bodies of our godlike children. Or should we face a force too powerful to stand against, we can absorb their souls, granting us additional strength. Helia's wayward daughter and Andra's precious son, yes, they would die. Them and thousands of others.
The pallid knight speaks with the chilly temperance, possessed only by the god of death.
We are your gods, forged of thousands upon thousands of willing souls sacrificed on the altar of progress. Yes, our good is greater. But the time for that plan has long passed us by.
Are we to keep nothing for ourselves? Not a single secret retained? Not a solitary mystery?
Mogren elbows one of Wal's floating eyes away.
Aethys will lay bare our every secret soon enough. What is one or two revealed now? But we get ahead of ourselves. First, the Watcher must get to Ukaizo, and that will be a trial all its own.
Magrin smiles.
You might change your mind when you stand before it.
The Guardian of Ukaizo has stood watch over that place for millennia. It will not stand aside, not even for Bareth's herald.
Helia, who had been lost in quiet, anxious conversation with her birds, breaks in.
It yet lives.
Of course. Our progenitors crafted it.
A pair of Helia's finches come to join Wow's floating eye. They hover just out of Magrin's reach and swoop in to poke her when she's not looking.
And the Watcher will be forced to reckon with it if he wishes to confront Aethys.
The birds at last linger too long, and Magrin slaps them away.
A creature crafted by the Ingwithans to protect the machinery of reincarnation. It doesn't care much for visitors.
Will you divulge our every secret to the Kith, Magrin?
Magrin shrugs.
If it suits me.
Go prepared, Watcher. The Guardian will not stand aside, not even for the Herald of Bareth. It is not one of Galawain's mindless beasts. It has a heart and a mind, and it will throw neither away to oppose Aethys. And Aethys will not fight the creature. It would prove little more than a distraction for him, especially as my tsunami and Magrin's volcano couldn't stop him. It is its own creature, Watcher. It does not listen to us.
There is another topic we have yet to address.
The Pallid Knight holds up one gauntleted hand, and the other gods fall silent.
Tell me, Watcher, where do you stand? What do you think of Aethys' scheme to destroy the wheel?
You're a fool to trust him. He does not have your best interests at heart.
Aethys loves the mortals more than any of us. He has always been their greatest champion. He believes Kith will rise to his challenge. I am not so sure, but I look forward to watching them try. He found our blind spot and exploited it admirably. By the time we even had a hint of what it was he intended, it was already too late to stop him.
If we still had our bodies, we could oppose him.
Wotica balls her bony hands into fists and glares long at Andra.
Do not lay your blame on me. We set them aside after I killed Abaddon, it is true, but you did not fight the decision then.
She turns her back on Wotica then, and looks instead to the Pallid Knight.
What if Aethys is right, and Kith succeed in rebuilding the wheel? What then?
Wow's many eyes bounce and blink in quiet delight.
That would be quite amusing indeed.
And what if they fail? Then they die. And so do we. We have to help them.
Helia's voice rises, near to panic. Wotica drives her fist into her hand.
Help them! We should finally bring them to heel!
The Pallid Knight raises a hand and stares at Wotica until she falls silent.
Watcher, Aethys yet values your counsel.
The Pallid Knight's eyes bore into yours.
An impassioned plea from the Hound of Aethys may still temper his actions. Confront him at Ukaizo. Never have I known Aethys to converse with a mortal as he does with you. Your opinions must matter to him a great deal.
The Pallid Knight's stern countenance softens.
Time moves swiftly away from us now.
The Pallid Knight spreads her hands before her.
Go, Watcher. Do what you must.
The edges of your vision begin to dim. Like a sun setting, twilight encroaches on your mind.
You will not fail.
The pallid night conjures a blinding white light in her palm that swiftly grows to engulf the room. Then, the crack of thunder rends the air, and you feel the floor drop out beneath you. You come to flat on your back, staring at an all too familiar ceiling. Alone, once again.
Okay. I hope you recover from your ordeal with Morgan's disease. Come see me at Imperial Command Passage Dale to return to Neketaka. The way to Ukaizo lies open before us, but I require your help for the final matter. I think that automatically failed. Yes. I see bullets beneath your vessel. You stumble to the side, grabbing the rail to keep from falling as the junk rocks too hard. You already red-handed just as wildly to start, but Captain's hand stumbles back from the deck. Either I need to be giving up the drink for good, or there's a colossal monster down there. Beneath the surface of the water, you make out a long, luminous form. No mere fish, the creature swims with two pairs of legs and a long, thin tail. Your lungs feel suddenly empty and you gasp as your stomach turns. You fall sideways into the light.
The light fades into dim. You stand in a forest glade hung thick with shadows. Tall trees surround you. The shriek of a deer pierces the air before being abruptly silenced. From out of the dark lope a Stelgar and a wolf, followed by a thickly muscled man draped in furs. Galawain.
Herald of Berath, were you not content to destroy my creation at Signath Moor? I will warn you only once. If you tread upon my island, it will consume you. The cold rush of the sea upon Signath Moor still crashes in my ears. I would not have you apply your same reckless attentions here. You seem to overestimate your importance. Berath uses you. You are their tool, an expression of their influence. As this beast is mine. I will be watching. I have warned you. May aught that follows be on your head.
With a sound like a thunderclap, and a bright burst like lightning, the forest disappears, and you are thrust back into your body. You blink against the fading flash. When you can see again, you find your hands bloodless and aching, gripping the railing of your ship.
Your eyes trace the giant as it path towards the nearby island. It seems to be swimming north, away from the water before you lose sight of the beast as it plunges into the depth. Mato's voice seems a mere whisper after the power of our gods. I felt such a rage from the beast, hunger too, and beneath all of it, I think fear. Galloway inspected me through it. So those are hunts and that beast, Mato's words rise in a pigeon volume. Everyone in Kazuari could be in danger. You have to help them. Please watch it. His voice echoes at the edge of the perceptions as your focus returns to the deck of the jump. The crew eyes while it stares at you. Calm down, everyone. Whatever it was, it's gone. Lot's laugh is high-pitched and nervous. Oh yes, we're perfectly safe now. He eyes the water anxiously. Junk rocks gently, the large landmass beckons.
When I was a little boy.
So anyway guys, I'm gonna call it an episode here. We thought, what's this? Oh. We thought we are going there. Oh, we are gonna fight. Anyway, we thought we are gonna finish up, but we have quite a few things to do. So I think in the next episode we will start exploring this. This is the last of the expansions. And then when we're done with this, it's just finishing the main story and then we are done. Thank you guys for watching and have a fantastic day.